Cześć, witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku Vampyre Story. I ostatnio udało nam się przytaszczyć jedynie trumnę Mony do obozowiska cyganki. A tak poza tym nie udało nam się, z tego co pamiętam, nic takiego istotnego zdobyć. Myślę, że teraz zajmiemy się zorganizowaniem konia. Bo to jest dosyć istotne i ważne. Okno restauracji. Zobaczmy, co się tam mieści.
It looks like a window to the kitchen of a busy restaurant. The people all seem to be watching something blue with moving images on it.
Yeah, bars and restaurants are now renting crystal balls from gypsies so their customers can eat and watch the game.
To oglądać mecz w kryształowej kuli. Super by było.
Excuse me, chef. Did you train in Pelly? Then why are you boiling strips of leather? Oh my!
Nieźle. Czyli wystarczy, że jesteś Francuzem albo Francuzką i z góry zakładają, że będziesz idealnym szefem kuchni. Super.
I'd rather keep it open and look in. It reminds me of a palace cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah, except with a lot more vodka, goulash and anemics than in Paris.
Anemików. To pewnie dzięki Monie i Szprytkowi. Kać z tłuszczem. Fu.
It's an oily vat filled with cooking grease. Talking with that would not be fun.
A szkoda, myślałam, że coś fajnego powiedzą.
Certainly there are better ways to keep my hands looking young and soft without plunging them into a vat of smelly old grease.
Nie, tam przesadzasz. O, parapet okienny. Niemożliwe.
It's covered with old wine jugs and cooking oil cans.
A możemy sobie je zabrać?
Ugh! I am most decidedly not picking those up.
Tak, Mona chce być sterylna. Zobaczmy, co się mieści po tej stronie. Pamiętam. Tak, są i doki. Szyld salonu.
It's a sign for that nail salon. It says the nudge nudge wink wink nail salon in quotes.
I'm not sure that's a real nail salon, Mona.
Why do you say that?
You tell me! Beside the fact that their building is located in the red light district, it's covered with a bird and bees.
How do you know this is a red light district?
My first clue was that big red light hanging over their door.
Tak, to raczej dosyć oczywiste, czyż nie? Dama negocjowalnego afektu. Chyba nie muszę tłumaczyć, jakim zawodem paja się ta pani.
It's the door to the salon. Oh, and it has a pink heart on it. Kind of odd for a nail salon.
It would be if it were just a nail salon.
What do you mean?
Birds, bees, hearts, the red light. Any of this getting through?
Nuh-uh.
Mona, no wiesz co? Nic kompletnie.
Hello in there. May we come in?
Sorry, sister. We're closed for a private party.
Oh, a slumber party? Where all the girls stay up late putting on makeup and doing their nails?
The girls are doing something in there, all right, but not necessarily nails.
Nie no, Frodrik. Rozwalasz mnie.
Sorry, honey. The shop is closed for, redecorating. But our, street service is open all night.
You do nails out in the cold night?
Nails? Yeah, that's right. The cold air helps them dry faster.
O Boże, Frodrik, nie, rozwala mnie. O, może zobaczymy przez okienko, co tam się dzieje.
Looks like there's a number of well-dressed men getting their nails done. Yoo-hoo! Hello in there! How do you like the nail painting service?
Mona, don't bother them. Those politicians have a lot of wheeling and dealing to do in there.
Tak, domyślam się.
Oh, I don't want to disturb those men. Especially the plump one with the sash that says Burgermeister on it.
Yep. That's Burgermeister Vinton. Wilhelm Vinton of Garthford Falls. He's always getting his nails done. According to the papers, he likes the painted ladies a little too much.
A to świnia! A to świnia! Co my mamy tutaj jeszcze takiego ciekawego? Domek na łodzi? Strasznie długo schodzi po tych schodach. O, wyłoniła się.
It's a boat.
Wow! Tylko tyle mi powiesz? A przeszłaś tyle kilometrów?
Too heavy. But we could have used one of those back at the castle.
Maybe, but that boat doesn't have the silk-lined interior that your coffin did. Then again, that boat probably doesn't smell like death. Life is all about trade-offs.
Ja. Jakież to piękne. Drogowskaz.
It says this is the way. Past Lake Dam and Waterworks, through Dread Rock Gorge and Gothford Falls, then down to Port Varda. That's where Madame Strigoi says the ship was waiting for us.
Jej, statek do Paryża!
No, I don't think so.
Mamy jakieś kolejne. Łódź mieszkalna.
It's a boathouse. It looks like there's some kind of gathering going on inside.
A, no proszę. Tajna organizacja w barce? A ten koleś wygląda jak Otto, ten konstabl. Nad jeziorem, którego ugryźliśmy i zostawiliśmy na pastwę losu.
Yeah, that's some catchy music they have going on in there. Very progressive.
No tak, na pewno. Idziemy?
Perhaps later.
Szkoda. Nie chcesz się zabawić, Mona? Dobrze, najpierw porozmawiamy sobie z tą fajnie wyglądającą panią. Jestem ciekawa, co ona ma nam do powiedzenia. Dzieci, zakryjcie oczy i uszy. Dozwolone od lat 18. O Boże, ta gra jest genialna.
It's a woman standing outside of the nail salon.
That woman is definitely a working girl, Mona. I think she's in the process of doing a little self-promotion.
Autopromocja z taką twarzą. No nie wiem.
Do you think she would be willing to speak with us? She might have some good information about the area.
I'm sure she'd be happy to share her time with us. And her hourly rates are probably reasonable.
Na pewno. Dobrze, porozmawiajmy z nią.
Hi there, miss. What can I do you
Nic,
for?
dziękujemy.
Sorry to disturb you, but may I speak with you for a moment?
That depends. Are you in any way associated, affiliated, related to, or working with any member of a local, regional, or national law enforcement organization, particularly those identified as being tasked with reducing or eliminating the act of human fulfillment?
Human fulfillment?
She means no, she is not.
Well then, hello there, honey. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. How can I help you?
No raczej tak, pracuję dla tego salonu Mona. Nie wiem, czy musimy pytać.
Do you work for the salon?
Work has such a negative connotation. I like to think that I live my life in the pursuit of pleasure, mine and others. My relationship with the salon allows me to pursue these personal interests while simultaneously providing me with an ongoing source of income. Right now I'm standing lookout for a private nail salon event going on inside.
Czym się zajmujesz? Ryzykowne pytanie.
What sort of work do you do?
I like to think of myself as a small event planner, or possibly a personal entertainer. In terms of the specific services I offer, that generally depends on how much my client is willing to spend. Was there something particular you had in mind?
Uh-oh, Mona. That constable over there's eyeing you pretty closely. You'd better be careful, or you might get picked up for solicitation.
No nie, jeszcze tego brakowało. Jezus, jaki ona ma dekolt. Nie, Boże.
Solicitation? Solicitation of what?
Mona, you seem to be having some difficulty grasping the situation. This lovely lady here...
Why, thank you! And I might say you are by far the most attractive bat I have
Boże.
ever encountered.
Odczep się od Fredrika.
You're too kind. Anyway, Mona, to put it bluntly, this woman is, well, she does stuff to make people happy, especially penicillin manufacturers.
Oh, I guess I understand.
Jezu.
I think. Forgive me. I don't have much experience in these, areas.
There's nothing to forgive, darling. You know, you are quite attractive. I'm not sure what you're doing right
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
but would you
Mona,
ever
yeah.
consider a career change? We offer flexible hours and an excellent benefits package. We would have to put a little more foundation on those cheeks, though I'm
Nie
afraid you're
wyglądasz
looking
lepiej.
rather pale.
Jasne, brzmi wspaniale. Uwielbiam malować paznokcie. Gdzie mogę się zapisać? Nie. O nie, tego nie wybiorę. A dostanę 2 tygodnie urlopu i 10 dni chorobowego. Tak. To jest idealne pytanie. Zaczynacie pracę, najpierw zapytajcie, czy od razu dostaniecie 2 tygodnie urlopu i 10 dni chorobowego. Jestem śpiewaczką operową i chociaż doceniam tę propozycję, to obawiam się, że muszę wracać do mego ukochanego Paryża, by kontynuować karierę śpiewaczki. Tak, powiedz to, Mona.
I am an opera singer, and while I appreciate the opportunity, I'm afraid my plan is to travel back to my beloved Paris so I can resume my opera career.
Tak, i ta kariera nam jak najbardziej odpowiada. Nie ta, którą pani proponuje. Nie, dziękujemy.
What are you talking about?
I'm not judging you. I'm just saying we should be discreet.
What is so illegal about talking to someone?
There's nothing wrong with pleasant social intercourse.
Czemu stoisz tu na tej
Why
zimnicy?
are you standing out here in the cold?
You can thank Constable Bud Crane, the cop standing over there. He's not a big fan of the nail salon services. So I have to stand watch to warn the private party we are having inside, in case Constable Crane decides to have a raid. Believe me, I'd rather be inside, nice and warm.
A może byś tak ubrała płaszcz? To tylko taka mała podpowiedź. Byłoby ci zdecydowanie cieplej. Jakie
What
prywatne
private
przyjęcie?
party?
We'll keep this on the down low. But Burgermeister Willem Vinton and a bunch of his cronies from the next village over are having some political discussions in there. Very delicate ones, and they don't want to be disturbed.
Tak, tak, tak.
Disturbed by whom?
The Vice Squad. Vlad's Landing Vice, which Constable Blood Crane over there is the head of, doesn't like my business practices and is constantly trying to shut me down. But we are so good at nails that the politicians keep allowing us to reopen.
Tak.
Why would Constable Crane not like a nail salon?
Oh, I have a bunch of theories on that, and none of them good. My leading theory is that he has a serious inferiority complex because his older brother Lou is such a big town hero and overshadows Bud at every turn. So to compensate for his shortcomings, he's way too wound up. He really needs to get
Relieved of his duties for harassing a perfectly harmless nail salon?
Yes, exactly. If he'd go away or someone got rid of him, that would be a relief, believe you
Chyba my
me.
będziemy musieli to załatwić, żeby się go pozbyć. No nieźle. Matko, ten odcinek powinien być ocenzurowany. Możemy wejść do salonu, no nie wiem, Mona, lepiej nie pytaj.
Can we go inside your nail salon?
Sorry, honey, no can do.
Uff, to dobrze.
Why not?
The salon has been reserved by a private party. I'm doing double duty as doorman and lookout. So unless you are part of the Gotford Falls City Council, I can't let you
Raczej nie.
in.
May I ask your name?
Certainly. Today, my name is Iris Vivienne.
What do you mean by today? Your name changes?
Of course. My name changes with my mood. I'm in an Iris mood today, but tomorrow I may be somebody else. My customers enjoy a certain level of variety. Might I ask your name?
Mona. My name is Mona.
Well, what a coinky-dink. I use the name
Boże.
Mona all the time. It is a perfect name for a woman in my profession.
Ha!
Frodrik, nie śmiej się.
What is so gosh darn funny?
Nothing.
Frodrik, mendo mała.
That's a lovely dress. May I ask
Tak,
where you
piękna,
purchased it?
piękna
Of
suknia.
course. I bought this dress at Madame Stoker's dress shop. She does excellent work. Although sometimes it's difficult to get an appointment with her due to Madame Stoker leading a fairly hectic life.
Why is Madame Stoker's life so hectic?
She has 2 young children who keep her very busy, and a very demanding husband who is a bit of a gluttonous louse. Although he is an excellent customer.
Nie chcemy wiedzieć, nie chcemy, nie. Chodzi chyba o ten salon tuż przed wejściem do miasteczka, do którego nie możemy się dostać z powodu tego krzyża nad drzwiami.
That's all the questions I have for now.
Very well. If you happen to see a lonely, wealthy man wandering about, please do send
Będziemy o
him
tobie
my way.
pamiętać, tak. Możesz nam dać nawet swoje wizytówki. Będziemy je roznosić po całym mieście. O Boże. A to jest stadion. Flaga sportowa. Szyld stadionu. Mona, ruszaj się. Ślimaczysz się dzisiaj.
It says Scarlet Bovine Memorial Stadium, Gate 34.
There's a game going on right now.
I wonder if the security is pretty tight in there.
It's probably tighter now than normal. I read this match is to benefit the Draxylvanian Constables Association.
Nieźle.
So it is a nice sign and has a very handsome bovine painted on it. I don't see the need to pull it down.
Dobra, nie ruszamy go. Tablica ogłoszeń stadionu. Zobaczymy, kto gra.
It's the event board for the stadium and it reads, Tonight, the annual charity match between the Vlad's Landing All Blacks and the Gothford Falls United. All proceeds from tonight's game will benefit the Draxylvanian Constables Fund.
I've heard about the DCF. They pay really, really well. Apparently, their life expectancy has dwindled to a relatively short period.
Why so short?
And to make up for the high mortality rate due to some disease that they've identified as spontaneous anemia.
Oh my! Shroudy and I aren't the only ones around here who occasionally have to, borrow, fluids from
Płyny.
law enforcement officials.
Tak, tak. Wypijają krew od wszystkich konstabli.
It's a banner for Manchester Divided.
Dobrze, Mona, przejdź na tę stronę. Znak z napisem znak. Fajnie.
Strange. It's a sign that says sign.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that that is a sign for a sign shop.
Takie buty. Frodrik, co ja bym bez ciebie zrobiła?
Oh, look. It's a lonely old woman sitting by the window.
Is it just me? Or is she sitting really, really still?
Oops.
You may be right.
I'm gonna go out on a wing and say that's probably not the best place in Vlad's Landing to take a shower.
O Jezu. A w tym oknie?
Oh, look. It's a genial grey-haired man sitting in a chair looking out his window with a pair of binoculars. I think he has a broken leg. I wonder if he's caught up in some kind of mystery, perhaps trying to determine whether or not a murder has been committed across the way.
At the nail salon, what's going on over there is really no mystery to anyone.
A to perwers, a to świnia. Dobra, zobaczmy, co się mieści w tej uliczce. Jakieś tylne wejście na stadion. Bumerang! Ja chcę bumerang.
It's a broken boomerang that has been taped up and somewhat repaired.
Somewhere in Australia, there's an aboriginal running around completely defenseless.
O nie, okradli aborygena. Jest teraz bezbronny.
This will be useful. I'll take it.
Tak, zabierz, zabierz. Nam się bardzo, bardzo przyda. Dobrze, co my tu mamy? Kolejny znak.
Must be the back entrance to the stadium. The fine print underneath says Scarlet Bovine Memorial Arena, Athletes entrance only. Spectators, please use main entrance. Trespassers will first be taunted, then severely beaten.
Najpierw zwyzywanie, potem pobicie. Nie, po prostu rewelka. Już się cieszę.
It's a cold, rusty doorknob. I usually turn them to open doors.
No co ty, Mona?
Ugh.
I co, nic z
The
tego.
door is locked and there's no keyhole. The locking mechanism must be on the inside of the door.
A, no proszę.
It's the window in the door that leads to the back of the stadium.
It almost looks as if we could squeeze through those bars.
Fredrik, przyciśniesz się tam? Właśnie.
I think I might be able to fit through there.
I don't want you to get dirty or break a nail. Let me try first. Plus, I'm stronger as a bat than you are.
O. Nic z tego.
Dang. Sorry, Mona. I couldn't quite squeeze through. Almost, though. Almost.
Kurczę, utyłeś. Jesteś utyty. I to dlatego. Ach, przechodzisz na dietę, Fredrik. Masz po prostu za dużą głowę. O, tu są jakieś drzwi. Przegapiłam. Wyjdziemy, czy nie?
I can't just open it. It's a locked door. And there's no keyhole, so it must be locked from the inside. And as far as I can tell, the building has no open windows.
Niedobrze, niedobrze.
It appears to be a set of double doors with no handle or keyhole.
No to jesteśmy ugotowani. Dobra, może porozmawiamy sobie z tym konstablem.
It's a constable. It appears he's patrolling the area around the entrance to that dark alley.
Powie nam coś ciekawego? No, zrobimy tak. Kopnij konstabla.
I better not. He doesn't look like he has much of a sense of humor.
Od razu by nas zamknął do ciupy.
Excuse me, sir. Might we have a few words with you?
Of course, Fräulein. Do you require assistance? Is that bat threatening you?
No, he's actually a friend of mine. But thanks for asking.
Tak, Fredrik nam zagraża. Zagraża naszemu życiu.
I have to say, you seem eager to help.
That I am. It was my dream to be a member of the Deals, the Draxylvanian Elite Air, Land and Sea Rescue Squad. But I was unable to qualify for the service, so I had to settle for being a constable.
What happened? Why did you fail to qualify?
I have a condition known as FC, which stands for Fragile Coccyx. Apparently, due to the occasional bout of anemia and limited access to vitamins as a child, my coccyx does not have the strength to withstand the arduous training curriculum.
Why did you want to be a member of the Deals?
They stand for truth, justice, and the Draxylvanian way. Most importantly, they help people in need. There is also my secondary motivation of trying to escape my brother's shadow.
What does your brother have to do with this?
My brother was one of the first Deals. On his inaugural mission, he saved an entire village from being destroyed when floods caused the spillway of the Lake Varg Dam to malfunction. Ever since then, he's been known throughout the land for his heroic deeds.
Haven't you had a chance to do anything heroic?
Sure, I've stopped a few pickpockets, prevented the occasional murder, and harassed that cat house across the way out of business.
chyba nie.
Nail salon, my... Where was I? Oh yes, but I've never done anything that's been recognised.
What sort of recognition are you looking for?
I want the town to know me as a hero. A key to the city would be nice. But most importantly, I want them to look at me and say, there is Constable Crane. He saved somebody. If I could only help somebody truly in need.
This guy is a real piece of work.
What sort of person would you want to help?
Perhaps an elderly person? No, I know, a child. If I could save a child from some hideous fate, the old town would sing my praises.
Wow, chcę być celebrytą.
Settle? Constable sounds like an exciting and rewarding job.
It can be, but this job can also suck the life right out of you.
The endless social problems and crime-ridden slums wear you down eventually?
No, I mean literally. We lose half our constables each year due to blood loss from animal bites. I'm beginning to suspect it may be the work of... oh, forget it.
Wampirów.
What? Tell me.
Jackalopes. Vampiric jackalopes.
This guy is out of his gourd.
Listen, These creatures survive on the blood of others and burrow deep into graves to sleep during the day. I think they are behind the attack of anemia that has been plaguing Draxylvania over these many years. But no one will listen, except you. You believe me, don't
Nie,
you?
nie.
My, what lovely weather we are having.
Pięknie, Mona, pięknie.
That was one dream. Surely you have other dreams and aspirations.
I wanted to be a member of Lake Watch, a team of Draxylvania's best-looking lifeguards. I wanted to be able to save lives and show my brother E isn't the only hero in the Crane family.
Why didn't you join?
I tried out. I broke every speed and strength record they had. But in the end, they said I wasn't photogenic enough.
Może operacja plastyczna?
Why are you out here all alone?
The Burgermeister gave the cushy stadium gate job to my brother Lou and stuck me with watching the nail salon. Just because Lou saved the Burgermeister's family from a pack of werewolves that attacked them during their Christmas feast.
Wow. How on earth did he do that?
It's no big deal. Lou just gathered some hair samples from a previous werewolf attack, then analysed them in his basement lab where he discovered some iridium-rich deposits in the fur. Lou then deduced the iridium could only come from a meteor crater, so he went up to Chilbug Crater wearing a had-stitched werewolf costume that he'd sprayed with synthetic female werewolf urine and infiltrated the pack for 3 weeks. During the attack, he sprayed the entire pack with liquid silver nitrate, incapacitating all of them except the leader. He then fought the pack leader on the top tower of the Burgermeister's house, while the leader used the Burgermeister's daughter as a shield. Lou used psychological baiting to catch the pack leader off guard so he could slay the beast with his own silver dagger. Lou is such a glory hog, I swear. He did all that just to make me look bad so I get stuck out here while he got the cushy stadium job. He is always doing that. Lou is such a manipulator.
Jaka zazdrość, oj.
I'm Mona de Lafitte, mighty opera singer. Who are you?
Constable Bud Crane at your service. If there is trouble afoot, I'm your man. Is there anything I can help you with, Fraulein? You look new in town.
I was a guest of the, Gina Martinelli. Until today, that is. I'm trying to get back to Paris, so I'm looking for transport down to the port tonight. Know any?
No coaches come through here in the winter, and I'm afraid the old town, except me, is at the big game going on in the stadium. I'll suggest you wait till tomorrow afternoon, after the town sleeps off their drunken stupor.
Do you know the Baron Shroudy von Kiefer?
The Baron? I've never met him, but he's known around these parts for his rather unusual personality, especially around tall women. Now, they say his mother was even weirder. Some of the things I've heard about her would keep you up at night. It's strange Baron Shroudy's not here tonight, since he is the owner of the Vlad's Landing all-black sports franchise. Makes me suspicious.
Why is that?
I heard a report from my cousin Otto, a glory hog himself, that the Baron's boat, clothes and a coffin were found by the lake shore, but no Baron. I bet it was that gypsy witch Strigoi. Never trusted her kind. Otto was supposed to report in over an hour ago to spell me, but hasn't shown up. I bet he's passed out drunk somewhere. Just my luck. Can this night get any worse?
Otto już raczej się z tobą nie skontaktuje.
Tell me about Vlad's Landing.
Vlad's Landing? Not much to tell. Used to be a small hill town called Vlad's Lot, until a rich, creepy writer named Stefan Rex moved in and founded a sports stadium. Apparently, he's a big sports fanatic. It used to be named after him until Scarlet Bovine bought the naming rights last year. Anywho, when they dammed the Varg River, it became a centre of trade for all the local villages on the lake and its tributaries, and was renamed Vlad's Landing.
Co się stało z tym pisarzem? Jestem nietutejsza. Nie, jestem nietutejsza tutaj. nie będziemy tego słuchać.
That's all I need to know.
Za dużo tej paplaniny. Co jest w tamtej ciemnej uliczce? Może to?
What's in that dark alley back there?
It leads to the back of the stadium and the side door. Athletes and event staff only. Other than that, just a few boxes of junk and old sports equipment and the like. Of course, it is a dark alley. We have had a few incidents take place in there. I have been pleading with the city council to light the darn thing up, but they say their budget is taken up with the new public anti-anemia campaign. Just say no to night visitors. I like to stay near the alley entrance, just in case something happens again.
Tak tu sobie postoisz. Zobaczcie, jakie on ma długie stopy. Jezu.
Well, that is enough for now. I need to go.
Cóż to jest jeszcze jest takiego ciekawego? Doki.
It's the docks area of Vlad's Landing.
Yep. People paddle their boats here from far and wide. From way upriver and all over Lake Warg to come here to trade their wares.
What do they trade?
Boats?
No to super.
Silly. I don't think I can pick up a dog.
Hej, nie nazywaj mnie głuptasem.
I don't know if I really want to fly over there. They might confuse me with a flying chicken.
Co? Nie wiem, czy ktoś by cię pomylił z fruwającym kurczakiem Mona. Dobrze, kochani, ale nagrywam chyba już jakieś 30 minut, więc to by było na tyle, jeżeli chodzi o kolejny odcinek historii wampira. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało. Najciekawsza była chyba scena tutaj tej dzielnicy Czerwonej Latarni. Tak, tak. Chyba trzeba będzie to ocenzurować. Nie mogę po prostu z tego. Dziękuję wam bardzo za uwagę i do następnego razu. Do usłyszenia, do zobaczenia. Pa, pa.